Hey, I'm sorry, but we're actually closed. Well, there's no way you have an appointment this late. My last appointment was no show at 7, which was 2 hours ago. So I was just about to lock the doors. Oh, you were my 7 p.m. Well, tough shit. You're gonna have to reschedule. I have a strict policy. Look, I really don't care what the reason is. You had a 15-minute grace period and didn't even call her anything. My God. Fine. What? Why were you 2 hours late to your tattoo appointment? You were nervous? I mean, okay, okay, that sucks, but do you really think that's a good enough reason to waste my time? I could have booked somebody else. Well, if you saw my Instagram, you saw how many followers I have. Not, I mean, not to sound like a dick, but my books stay busy and you paid a deposit. Right. So I'm not really getting why you didn't call. Outside the deposit, it's just the policy to let me know. You figured what? You'd come up here, smile pretty, and I would keep the shop open just for you? Wrong. You're not the first beautiful girl who showed up late or been nervous to get a tattoo. I mean, what? Is it your first? Of course it is. And what is it? Oh, no, no, no. Wait. Let me guess. A butterfly or no, wait. Some super teeny word in like a fine line script. Of course, a phrase in fine line script. Well, unfortunately, that's not happening for you today. So you can try calling tomorrow and talk to my apprentice. Maybe you'll get lucky. What? What good reason could you have for being late and not calling? Okay, so if it wasn't the pain or a fear of needles, then what were you nervous about? What do you mean? Why would it matter how many people were in the shop? So, where you want it was the issue? Girl, no one in this shop cares about any of that. Do you know how much weird shit we had to tattoo? We once had a guy who wanted an elephant on his lower stomach with the tattoo trunk to match, if you know what I mean. Right. I didn't even do the tattoo and I think I have PTSD from it. So, please, trust me when I say you could have just called and said you were nervous. Wait, hold on. So, you're saying you were here on time and you just sat outside for almost 2 hours? Oh my God. I mean, okay. Look, I do understand, and I'm glad you explained it, but I can't just go breaking my rules for everyone. The next thing you know, everyone is gonna pop up here begging for the last minute shit, and I can't do that. Fuck. Fine. Fine. I'll do it. But listen, you gotta fucking swear on everything. Pinky promise. Name your firstborn after me. All that. I'm fucking serious. I never do this shit, alright? And don't feel weird, but I'm gonna turn off the front lights. We're closed as far as anyone is concerned, okay? But come on. My table is back here. Oh, right here. Sit here first and tell me about the design. I know you said script, something small, right? Okay, good. That shouldn't take too long. Well, what would you want it to say? She is art. Hmm. Okay, I like that. What made you decide on that phrase? I mean, besides the obvious. Well, well, you're a beautiful person, but also I don't think there is anything in this world more beautiful than a woman. So, okay, I feel it. And I get the feeling like you owe it to yourself. I mean, I don't feel like every tattoo has to be so deep and full of meaning, but you do have to see it on your body every day. So, and it doesn't hurt to see something that reminds you of who you are. Okay. So we have the words. Now you got to tell me, where do you want them to go? I promise I won't judge. Nothing is worse than the elephant, remember? Oh, okay. So high upper, kind of inner thigh. That's not a crazy area at all. I don't. What made you so nervous about that? Okay. I mean, I get it. You will have to partially undress, and are you going to be okay with that? Right. It's just me and you. Doors locked, lights off. Wait, is this making you more comfortable, or am I creeping you out? Because that sounds horrible. Okay, so since it's just a small tattoo, I could print something out really quick, do a stencil and all that, or if you trust me, I could freehand it. Yeah, I would sketch it right on your skin and tattoo it from there. Only if that's okay, though. Okay, well, I'm glad. It makes the art a little more personal, right? So now the fun part. I need to see exactly where you want it. Are you still feeling okay showing me? Yeah, still. We'll move at your pace, but I will have to see it eventually. But I'm not trying to rush you. Yeah, I was kind of a dick when you first got here, and I'm sorry about that. I was in a rush to get the doors locked, but I really didn't have anything planned except watching Ink Master reruns and practicing some sketching. That's all. No, no plans. And I don't know, being Instagram famous doesn't really translate to real life. And I am a homebody, so no crazy late night shit for me. But if you're ready, you can just show me where you're thinking. No, 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 no. You don't have to get undressed. I mean, unless that's what you want. But you said upper hip, right? So you can just pull the top of the leggings down just to show me the spot. Yeah, you can come over here. Okay, here. You can tuck the bottom here. May I help? Yeah, just tuck it in right here. Yeah. It's just so your shirt isn't in the way. Hmm. Oh, so you were thinking a little higher than I was. I mean, I wouldn't go too much lower, but do you mind if I touch you? Okay. My hands might be a little cold, but um I was thinking here, right where your hip meets your thigh. I think this is super sexy spot. Plus, when you're sitting, you can still see it. It's good, right? Not that your spot wasn't great, but just looking at your body in curves, I think this placement would really flatter everything. You're welcome. You're welcome. Um, Are you ready for me to sketch? Okay. And also, too, you can check placement in the mirror before we even start. Okay. Okay. I have to keep holding you a little bit if that's okay. Okay. And don't jump. For some reason, in this setting, the tip of the sharpie gets people worked up. I don't know why. Um, so how big were you thinking? Like from here to here? Yeah, yeah, that looks good. Okay, you ready? All right. So tell me about yourself. Mm, okay, that's nice. Oh wow, I've always wanted to do that, but I don't know. I can't really seem to find the time. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I know that was quick, but tell me if that looks good. And I'm gonna go grab the consent form while you check that out. Okay. And luckily, I have my table set up from when you missed your appointment. So when you're ready, you can go lay down, and I'll be right back. Yeah, right over there. That table that's already set up. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Oh wow, someone is way more comfy. Relax, it's fine. Elephant trunk. Remember, if you're fine taking the leggings off, I'm fine with it too. It does make it a little less awkward when I'm trying to get in that spot. So, and also, can you sign these while I go grab my gloves? And you said you just wanted black, right? Okay, good. Are you cold at all, or do you need a blanket for your other half or anything? Okay, so one last question: do you trust me? Okay, and it's gonna look amazing, and you're gonna be in love with it. Okay. Have you looked up any videos or like Reddit threads about tattoo pain? Okay, good. I'm glad you didn't. You're either gonna hate it or love it, but I'm not gonna tell you what to expect. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna get started now. I'm just gonna make one line, and then we'll see how you feel. Is that okay? I've definitely heard that it tickles before, so not weird at all. Okay. So was I like your first choice? And you don't have to talk about it or tell me if you don't want to. But I asked if I was your first choice. Like, did you look at any other artists before you found me or what? Oh, so many. And you picked me? Like, what made you do that? Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. But my portfolio is mostly black and white photorealistic stuff. So, what made you say he's the guy for my tiny fine line tattoo? My voice. Okay, what do you mean by that? My voice. I can honestly say I've never heard someone say that. That's why they booked me. Why? I mean, what would make a difference? Oh, okay. So I sound like I can talk you through it. Hmm. I mean, I have some experience doing that. I can try to apply it here, but you still doing okay? You're doing great. You're doing good. Just a little bit more to go, okay? And hey, for this next part, I had to put my hands right here, okay? I promise I'm not gonna try to put my hands all over you. Even if you don't mind, I'm still gonna ask every step of the way. When I get to this inner part right here, it may sting a little bit more, but you can take it though, right? That's my girl. Just a little bit more to go. Well, I'm glad I could make it comfortable for you, but I'm afraid I may have spoiled you a little bit. I mean, now every time you want another tattoo, you're gonna expect the princess treatment. Oh, you won't? So you wouldn't want to text me directly for your next tattoo? You wouldn't want me to schedule you after closing and lock the shop down just for you? You might. Oh, so you're not sure if you want to be my princess then? And here I thought you wanted me to talk you through it again. No, no, don't change your mind now. You weren't sure. No, I'm not gonna make you do anything. If you want to beg me for the princess treatment, then that's your choice. But it looks like we are all finished. I told you it'd be quick. Plus, you were a little distracted towards the end, so that helped out a lot. But let me just do one more wipe, and there you go. What do you think? It does look really good. Whoever decided that exact placement is a genius. I am funny and talented, but you're a great canvas. No, 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 no. Thank you. Let me just grab some extra skin and we'll be all done. Since it's your first tattoo, you probably have no idea how to take care of it, right? Okay, here. And as much as I love the process, sometimes the best part is the aftercare, right? Okay, so this right here, this is called second skin. It's going to keep your tattoo safe and covered during the healing process. Keep it on for as long as you can, as long as it's comfortable, up to 3 to 5 days for it to heal. Um, if it does come off or you see any fluid, I'm gonna send you home with a little tube of tattoo cream. So just put that on it, and if you notice anything weird, just call the shop and we'll get you back in. Okay? Well, I mean, you could have called me, but you didn't want to be treated like a princess. Remember? So Alex, my apprentice, will be happy to assist. Um, are there any questions? Great. I can unlock the front door for you and wait. Wait for what? Yeah, well, I'm ready to go, okay? I have a long night ahead of me, and I think I'm gonna rewatch that episode where old girl sprayed her face with the ink, and I think she misspelled that one tattoo. You really want what? I couldn't hear you. That doesn't sound anything like begging to me. You're just telling me what you want. I need to hear what you need. That's right. You need princess treatment. And what else do you need, beautiful? Hmm. You need me to talk you through it? Can I ask you something? When I was sitting next to the table, grabbing all over your soft skin, trying to stay professional, trying to stay respectful, What do you think was going on in my mind? Oh, I'm gonna tell you.